Welcome to another Wall Brothers review. I'm Davis, this is my brother Daniel. Today is our third episode of He-Man Masters of the Universe Cels from animationlegends.com. We've opened 2 boxes of the 10 cell package that they sell on their site, and we were so impressed with the quality and the selection that we decided to go one more time. Of course, the real reason we're going one more time is we still haven't gotten a Skeletor.
So that's something that I wanted to bring up after your introduction. I was going to bring this up.
Yeah.
So we've seen the quality of these, and which is magnificent. We have the nostalgia. After 2 sets, we are just on a hunt at this point.
Right, it's become the hunt for Skeletor.
All right. I
Absolutely.
just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, and you never know what else is going to, pop in here. We've been lucky enough to get a pretty good assortment over the 2 boxes. So 20 cells. We've gotten duplicates of He-Man and Man-at-Arms, but those guys are huge characters, so we don't mind that at all.
Yeah, so hopefully some other big characters, Orko or some other things,
or Prince Adam even. We don't have a Prince Adam.
But I think the real underneath, the thing that's lying underneath the elephant in the room is we want a Skeletor.
Absolutely, because we've got his ride, we've got his Panther. We need to get one of him. So without further ado, we're going to crack into this. Number 3. I've got a pretty good feeling this will be our last of the Masters of the Universe.
So Davis did say that this box felt a little lighter than the others.
Yeah.
We're not sure if that's actually going to equate to anything,
or if it's just in my head.
Who knows?
So that's a possibility. All right. So we'll unwind these. There's our certificate of authenticity, always present. Our invoice. All right. Now let's get to the good stuff. Here we go. Number 1.
As it should be.
Right? Again, we got another one of Skeletor's mounts.
At least he's actually in
Panther.
stride here.
Yes.
The other 2 we had, he's like completely...
He's static.
He's moving.
So, another Panther. Cool.
Right? Maybe we can put those 3 in a row.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh, that's a good He-Man.
Here we go. Solid He-Man. I like that. Looks like he's out for a walk, a little jaunt.
Right. If you could hold it up like right your face level.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
Cover my face. I appreciate that. It's my brother. Did we mention that? Yeah. So there's He-Man. Let's see. Number 3.
Oh! Hey, this is weird. So last episode,
Yeah.
I said maybe the King as one of the extras that I had thrown out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Boom.
This is crazy. There's the King. And he's obviously getting the heck out of there.
He's on the move.
He's moving. Skeletor's right behind him, hopefully.
Yes. Chasing him down.
Again, you can see the brushstrokes on the back. The art is nice and clean.
Yeah, everything's clean.
Suitable for framing. All 3 of these so far have been suitable to frame up at some point down the road. All right, here we go. Next.
A very familiar.
Very familiar. Yeah, that's right. He's making his 3rd appearance. Here he is. Man-at-Arms. Once again, and this is a really nice Man-at-Arms.
It is.
Nice and clean.
Good size.
Yeah. I think the last episode at the end, you demonstrated a little bit of animation across the bottom.
Oh, just showing the way it can be framed.
Right. And feasibly, with this guy and the other ones that we have in the different stance, you could almost do a frame,
put him in the frame
of him walking across the screen.
Absolutely.
So that would be kind of a cool thing to have on the wall, in my opinion.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. We're getting a pretty good assortment of these guys, so we're going to be able to do all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh!
Wow.
Not only the King,
but the Queen. So we get Prince Adam and Skeletor. We got the whole
Prince Adam,
right?
Actually, Prince Adam would be almost as good as the Skeletor, I think.
We always with the royal family here. You got to put their kid in. I would
Prince
think,
Adam
right?
was great in that outfit. That would
We'd have the whole family. We could frame them up.
be exactly.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a hit.
Yep.
We don't have this one yet.
Nope.
That, my friends, is Cringer.
Yeah.
As we know, he becomes Battle Cat once He-Man.
No battle gear on in this. But
No, sir. That is the Cringer. So, finally, we got a Cringer.
That's cool.
And again, it's crazy. 3 different boxes, and the selection has been so varied. It's awesome.
I'm not sure, but it almost looks like the imprints that are around this are the body armor.
So maybe they laid the body armor over it?
It could, maybe not, but
We'll
it looks like a walking scene where he's not too afraid. So
yeah, we'll have to check that later.
It's very tight around him and very specific. So anyway.
It's Cringer. So, all right. We've got Beastman.
Beastman, he might be in a position that he could be climbing a rope. It looks like a wall, maybe.
Well, maybe we could do something with the rope because we've got, 3 or 4 He-Man climbing the rope. So it'd be nice to have Beastman
Somebody else
running
on the
from
rope.
him or coming after him.
Right.
One or the other. Very clean. Smaller size, but very clean cell. We got this one last time as well. And I'll be honest with you, if you watched our last episode, we had him holding up Panther. And you can do so much with this. It's actually nice to have a second one of this. Because you can put anybody up there, anything up there, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to have to do. If anybody has an idea, put it in the comments for us, what He-Man could be holding. I think that'd be fun.
Absolutely. And we can each frame one in our own houses, so we
Yeah.
only have 2 and we don't have to decide on who actually gets it.
That's true. That's a good point.
All right, how many are we down to the last one?
I think we got 2 left.
2 left. Yeah, 2 left.
Yeah, so.
Ooh.
Oh, see?
I don't mind these at all.
These are, we've agreed out of our first 2 batches, He-Man Swimming that we received was by far the coolest. The look, the aesthetic of it, it's just, wow. Here's another one. So we have him face down. The other one we had, his face was up in the water.
Yeah.
Again, we don't have to argue anymore about who gets which one.
Right.
Because I know these are going to get framed and will be hanging in the house.
Sure.
Oops. All right, so the last one, our last shot. This is it.
Drum roll.
Drum. Everybody at home, fingers crossed. Well, it's not Skeletor.
And you know, Tila is in the same stance, I think, as the last.
And she's missing the same spots of paint that she was in the last one we got, last episode. So, yeah, that's interesting. Like you said, they must have done something that caused that.
There was
to
something.
happen.
There was something that they had on her head,
Or something she
and
was sitting on.
riding.
The cell she was it had to be.
saying you have multiple pieces that are missing.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up our Masters of the Universe. I mean, I suppose down the road we could go crazy again, but these guys are going to be dropping some other cartoons that we want to buy, namely G.I. Joe and Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
So those are going to be ones that we're going to focus on down the road, and we're going to save up a little bit of money for those.
So no 4th try for Skeletor.
At this point, you know, it seems that we're kind of, yeah.
Maybe give it. Yeah.
Right, maybe we wait a little longer. I noticed that our order numbers were about 40 orders apart, and maybe maybe how they have them out.
Similar characters.
Yeah. Further down the road in the order, maybe we will give it another shot in a couple months if they're still available, folks.
Right.
They have sold out of the other ones before, and this one has got to be extremely popular. I mean, you've
Right.
seen, it's our 3rd batch of them, and couldn't be happier, really.
Yeah.